Thank you, friends. It's nice to be here. I thought I'd just start off by telling you guys just a true fact. Just a true fact about me. When I sleep, I snore, but if you rub my belly, I stop snoring. That's a true fact about me that I learned from a stranger in a hostel. That's true. 34-year-old German man told me that. At 9 a.m. after I woke up for it. Turns out it was a fucking nightmare. Like, what has been happening while I was in hostels? My God. I've been having a problem for a while. Anytime I walk into the supermarket, I get into the dairy aisle, I just get uncontrollably aroused. Sorry, I looked you right in the eye when I said that. I didn't mean to make it weird. I stopped randomly. What was your name, my friend? Hunter? Sorry for making it weird with you, Hunter. I used to think I was crazy until I worked out why that was happening. It's because for some reason, all different varieties of cheese had been named after porn search categories. You know, like vintage, natural, hard, semi-hard, mature, blue vein, goat. You know, just like all the regular porns. I have a fiance. She's a human, not to brag. She's wonderful. Her name's Nicole. We've been together for 7 years. I'm very lucky to be with her. Very grateful to be in that relationship because she is a doctor. And I am a semi-professional comedian whose major goal in comedy is to get to a financial position where I can buy dinner. I'm very lucky to be with her, very grateful to be in that relationship. I say she's a doctor, she's a veterinarian, right? She's a doctor of veterinary medicine, which is a real doctor. It's a real doctor the same way, you know, like Dr. Dre is a real doctor. I mean, I respect her. I respect anyone with ready access to ketamine, honestly. My career might be in a hole, but it's a K-hole, baby. I'm having a great time. Despite the lack of any perceptible motion. Been together for 7 years. I think the sex does change a lot in a long-term relationship. Like, I try to keep it exciting and interesting for her. Like, I owe her $11,000. I need that sex to be exciting and interesting for her. I got a lot riding on this relationship. I have a stock of sexy characters I pull out during the foreplay. Does anyone else do this at all? No one else ever does this. I'm going to show you guys. This is like my main go-to. So I wait till like right at the end of the foreplay. She's just about to, you know, allow me inside of her. And I pull out this guy. Slug man. Slug man, he love you. Slug man, he feel affection. And then I chase her around and she cries. It's great. Worse none of the time, every time. It's so good. Like, we tried a bunch of different kind of role play scenarios. Turns out the only thing that really gets her going sexually is when we pretend that I have a real job. Like, that's all she wants. That's all she wants in this world. But I think the sex does change a lot in a long-term relationship. Like 7 years in, I feel like we used to make love. 7 years ago, we used to make love, and now she would just sort of scream into my dick, like, when are you gonna fucking make it as a comedian? So I don't have to support you financially. And that's the point when I come, because I've heard her say, make it as a comedian. But yeah, 7 years in, 7 years in, she doesn't have that new puss smell anymore. Don't pull back yet, it cuts both ways, right? Like, when I take my pants off, she's like, well, that's potentially delicious. I can't wait to put that in my mouth. Because it's not delicious, guys. Like, I sucked a dick once, I thought I might be gay. Enough people in high school call you a faggot, you start to be like, well, maybe they're onto something. And they were not. Like, I think the first time you put a dick in your mouth, it's a lot like the first time anyone here would have tried eating licorice. You know, because before you put licorice in your mouth, you have no idea what that's going to taste like. And then once you taste licorice, you're just kind of like, why the fuck would anyone ever choose to eat licorice? Like, how is this a popular candy? I mean, it doesn't taste like licorice, obviously. If you've never had a dick in your mouth, here's what it tastes like. It tastes like exactly what you think it's going to taste like. It's a very particular flavour, and nobody enjoys that flavour, right? Like, there aren't people who like giving blowjobs. Nobody enjoys the specific flavour of a dick. If there was any decent portion of the population who did enjoy that flavour, there would be a dick-flavoured ice cream, right? There would be 31 flavours and dick flavour. And there's not. So anytime someone gives you a blowjob, that's a fucking favour, and you say thank you. Am I right? And you might be wondering, Jez, why you're telling a bunch of strangers about the time you sucked a dick by mistake. And the answer's pretty simple, is that if you discover you're not into filleting a dude by filleting a dude, and you never do anything with the story, I mean, that just becomes a real depressing memory. Like, I'm just trying to work through my issues. I'm just real sad about it. And that story, it is a true story. I think it does imply that I blew that dude to completion. And I should say, just in the spirit of full disclosure, I went into it very confident. I was like, yeah, man, I can do this, I can do this, I can do... Ooh, I can't do this. I did still jerk him off because I'm a gentleman, and I was raised right. And it's not his fault my eyes are bigger than my stomach that day. That's on me! Anyway, it is really nice to see you again, Hunter. Thank you for coming to the show. He's come to every gig since. That's how you form real friendships, guys. You guys are doing great with dirty material. Like, I really like doing dirty stuff. I just want to make sure I don't leave anyone behind. So just the last thing I'm going to leave you on, I just want to do something like clean and relatable just for everybody. So clean and relatable. Oh no, I've got it. All right. One time I peed on a guy. Show of hands. Anyone? Oh, I've misread the room. All right. Well, I'll tell you the story anyway. So it happened when I was in the army, right? I got like blackout drunk this one night. I don't really remember crawling back to my bunk. I remember waking up in the middle of the night, needed a pee, so I got out of bed and walked out to what I thought was a tree. But really I had just got out of bed and walked directly to the bunk next to me. And they whipped out my wing wang and he was like, Jez, what are you doing? And then I just started peeing on the man. And he started screaming, Jez, no, stop peeing on me, please! But in my brain, the tree didn't have an opinion. So the stream continued. And he did the only thing he could do, he slept on the floors. Now the bed was covered in pee, as was he. And after that, we just kind of weren't friends anymore. Because apparently no matter how many times you apologise to someone, it doesn't make up for the fact you've peed all over them while they begged you to stop. And 30 dudes in the barracks laughed. Because sorry doesn't take away the nickname Golden Boy. Like that followed that dude around. And like next day he was like super mad at me, he was like talking shit, right? He told me to go fuck myself and I went, your mother already did that. And then he looked real serious and he said, my mother is in a wheelchair. I was like, well that can't be true, he's messing with me. So I went, well that must be why she didn't move around so much. I began to like strut away in victory. I didn't know there was a problem until I felt myself get grabbed from behind and a bayonet put to my throat. And now a dude who really loved his mother started screaming at me, say sorry, take it back, say sorry, and take it back. And I started to freak out. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to say it, I didn't mean to offend you, I didn't mean to pee on you, I'll say anything, I'll do anything to show you how sorry I am. Anyway, long story short, that's the day that I developed an opinion on licorice. And we were friends again, you know? It's been a lot of fun. My name's Jez West. Thanks so much. Have a good night.